Right, okay. Okay, let's get this on the road. I think I have to find my stream again. Check the audio and video. Make sure everything's running. Check the audio and video. Make sure everything's running. There we go. Right, my friends. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is safe and well on this Saturday evening. So my friends, what do I have for you today? Well, we're going to be looking at a mod from MyGameSteam. This was a mod in Farming Simulator 22. And we thought it might be interesting to bring this particular mod to 25 because it's quite relevant to one of the base game mods. I'm still having issues with my graphics settings. So basically, as I said, I'm running a laptop with a 3060 laptop GPU. You know, it's not a full fat 3060. You know, it's a laptop variant. 6 gigabytes of VRAM, which is quite important. And then I'm running an 11400H Intel CPU. A few generations old, but Farming Simulator is more GPU dependent rather than CPU, you know, so I'm not really too worried about the CPU side of things. The GPU is causing me issues. Farming Simulator 25 is a very, in my opinion, unoptimized game. And I think Giants have pushed the engine a bit too far, too quickly, in terms of the graphics and that type of thing. So what I've been attempting to do, I'm on patch 1.4. I've been trying to get the maximum amount of settings, advanced graphic settings as possible. So as you can see, I've got most of the settings kind of juiced up to the max. But one of the things I've noticed with the game is sometimes I can go in, run the game at these particular settings, and it'll run fine. But if I run it like another time or another day, it just craps out. So, and I don't understand why that is. It seems very, very inconsistent in terms of the graphic settings and stuff like that. So if we go to the top here, right? So obviously Giants have changed the layout of the advanced graphic settings in 1.4. It's a little bit better in terms of because you have these arrow keys, so you can no longer go from 200 to 50. So basically the object draw distance, you'd start at 50 and then you go to a maximum of 200. So once you reach 200, that's pretty much the maximum that you can set it at. So the vast majority of these here are set to the maximum. Screen space shading rate, I do not know what this does. Right, it says optimizes performance based on luminance and velocity for a slight loss in visual fidelity, but I still don't know what that actually does in terms of the graphic settings. And one thing I've noticed, if I alter this, so you have quality, you have balanced, performance, right? So 3 settings, right, and then off, right? But if I turn this on, and I have TAA or temporal anti-aliasing, like on, would say 8x or whatever, it disables it. So anytime I turn on this screen space shading rate, my the TAA gets disabled. I don't know why that is. If I set it to 8x multi-sampling anti-aliasing, and I set the screen space shading rate to ultra or whatever, or performance, whatever, and I go in game, and I come back out, then TEA is disabled. So I've got the max shadow light set at 5 and max mirror set at 5. You can obviously up these as well. But I've kind of left them at kind of a default thing for now. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best balance between trying to get the maximum visual quality and what available VRAM I have. VRAM is everything. If I had 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I don't think I'd be having any issues with the game whatsoever. It seems to be all down to VRAM. You're just lacking graphics memory. So, if I go into the shop and I load things in, or especially if I start putting, messing with the base game map, loading in a lot of vehicles, your VRAM just disappears, basically, I've no doubt that whatever, the graphics settings, even at 1080p 60 hertz or FPS, it just does not have enough VRAM to handle it. If I had a 4060 laptop with 8 gigabytes of VRAM, I don't think I'd have any issues, but unfortunately I just don't. I do know from previous attempts, if I set it to very high default settings, the gameplay is absolutely fine. You can get a solid 60 FPS, but you're losing out a lot of the advanced graphics settings, especially the texture settings and the foliage settings, and the visual look of the game. It just doesn't look right at the kind of the very high detail level. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the Piaggio ape from MyGameSteam. We've been working on this for 2 or 3 weeks now, trying to get it sorted out. So I'm roughly at 60 FPS here, right? So I don't know. Even though I have like the max, pretty much the max graphics settings except for TAA, in my opinion the game doesn't look very good. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is. There's just something about the game that just doesn't look right, to me anyways. Even though the textures do seem to be all loaded in, you can look on the ground here, the textures look fine. I tend to go and look at signs, so if I see signs that are blurry, then I know that I'm kind of out of VRAM. If I start loading in tractors and the FPS tanks, I know I'm out of VRAM, that type of thing. But so far, everything seems to be loading in as as it should. Now, this is a brand new game save. So when I updated to 1.4, I had a game save, and my graphics performance was just appalling. So basically, I had to restart the game and have a brand new game save, and it seems to be playing fine now. So right, this is the Piaggio ape, the P601. Okay. So what we've done, excuse me. So MyGameSteam has updated the Piaggio ape from 22 to 25 using the new material system from Giants, and especially the lights. So we had to update all the lights to make sure that all the emissive DDS files and everything was created, the same as what's expected and stuff like that. So we thought this might be a nice little mod to bring to 25. This is based on, so it is not the same as the base game Piaggio ape. So what I'll do is I'll get this one. Okay. Now you can change the colors here. These are all ape colors. Look. So you have the gray and the black and that type of thing, right? So I'll just get that. Okay. So, you know, we can see them side by side. So the Piaggio ape is from 1978, right? It's ape have been around for decades, and there are multiple different versions and revisions of the real world, you know, machine and stuff like that, you know. So this particular one here is from 1978, and it's a completely different 3D model. It's you know, it's all original. So we have the Piaggio Ape P601, 15 horsepower, variable CVT. I believe in the real world it would be a manual transmission, but for the purposes of Farming Simulator 25 and to kind of uh, you know, to ease the conversion process, we kind of used manual CVT. You know, we use kind of the a lot of the XML elements from the base game App A50 to bring the P601 to 25. 15 liters of fuel, so it's much faster. It's 37 mph or 60 kph. It has multiple bed options, which is completely different to the Giants version. So this has a capacity of 1,000 liters, 2,000 liters, and 3,000 liters. Right? Excuse me. Bulk. Okay, so it holds everything. You have a water tanker version, and you have your license plate on the back there, as you can see. 1,500 liters of liquids, so it holds all base game liquids, not just water. Any type of liquid you can put into this thing. Okay, you can fill it, and then you have a bale trailer, and that has tension belts as well. Okay. So she's what, 4,000. So you have a main color options. Okay, so we have we have a standard color. So this is the crimson red. Okay, so I just kind of thought the crimson red would be nice as a kind of a, you know, the default color, you know. And then you have the Ape colors, right? You have the black volcano, sapphire blue, green Sherwood, basalt gray, and then you have the base game colors as well, right? So if you wanted pink, for example, you could do that, right? Okay. So for the purposes of the stream, I don't know. Maybe like a purple or something like that, okay? Interior color, you can change the interior color. So you have a standard kind of interior color, and you can do whatever you want. So you can kind of see it there. Okay, we'll just get that one. So here is your base game Ape. Very nice, you know, based on the real world. So this is a much more modern version of the Ape, obviously. That has tension belts as well. I uploaded a video earlier today. Basically, I tried to put a pallet on this thing, you know, like a seed pallet. And yeah, if you want to go check out the video that I posted, you can see what happens when I put a pallet on this thing. It went absolutely insane. So here is the Ape, okay, the P601. So these wheels are custom design wheels. You know, they would be representative of what the 78 model would have been. So you can see here, look, P601. You have tension belts, obviously. Okay. Your lights at the back, exhaust. Now in the 22 version, there would have been interactive control. So basically, you could open the doors, you could open the sun visors and that type of thing, and you could turn on the engine. Unfortunately, because interactive control hasn't been, you know, it's not available for 25. We've had to disable that functionality in the mod. The kind of everything is in there, but it's disabled, if that makes sense. So once interactive control does come out from 25, we can just re-enable stuff and have it all ready, if that makes sense. So one of the things I want to note here, my friends, is in order to simplify things, and because how Giants have done sound templates and the sounds XML in 25, we're using the sound files and sound XML from the AP50, and I can demonstrate that. Okay, so it's exactly the same engine sounds. That is not ideal because in the 22 MAD we had custom OGG files for the engine sounds, but it's just the it's just a thing with 25. Having external OGG files, basically you can't load external OGG files into the sounds XML. At least not currently, because the kind of the encrypted files are Giants changed the encryption for the encrypted files. So basically, we can't access the encrypted files currently. But once we can, we'll be able to do a lot more with the mods and stuff like that, and get access to all the various protected XMLs and Lua and that type of thing. So yeah, we are using the AP50 sounds. Okay. So she is much faster than the base game AP, which is very slow. I'm seeing some decal flickering there on the display. What that is? See that on the display there? I wonder if that's a light reflection or something. I'm going to have to take a look at that when I get out there and see what's causing that flickering. It could be the light though. No, I know that there are new kind of reflections and stuff like that that you get in 25 that you didn't get in 22. You can kind of see the lights here. Okay, so you've got two stages. You've got like a first beam. You can see the lights reflecting on the ground there. You've got your indicators, so you've got your left and your right. Left and your right, I should say. Okay, you have your reverse as well. Okay. Or your brake lights, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, you've got two stages of lights here. So yeah, she's much faster than the base game mod. If I get another version, I'll get the liquids version. We'll go get some fluid, shall we? I can show you actually. I might as well just show you. So I hate the new menu system that Giants have implemented. I absolutely hate it. You can't find anything. Bloody hell, Giants. So let me get something obscure, right? So here's silage additive, right? Where's this one? Silage additive. Where's the other one? Where is the where's the mineral feed in this bloody game? It would be nice if you could actually, be able to search stuff. Where's the mineral feed in this bloody thing? I don't know. Let's go back down to the bottom here. Miscellaneous? No. Where is mineral? There it is. Look, there's a mineral feed. Bloody game. Holy crap. How much is in this? 1,050 liters. I need 2 of them. Right, so we're just going to demonstrate this, right? Why does it mineral feed fill? Oh, wait, what? Is mineral... I thought mineral feed was a liquid. Yeah, it says it's a liquid. Why isn't that not filling? Silage additive? I'll have to check mineral feed in the XML to make sure that it's in there. So yeah, I'm getting the refill there. Oh, it does. I'm an idiot. Okay, I just wasn't in the right spot, I guess. I don't know. Might have to take a look at the fill trigger or something like that to make sure that it's all right. So yeah, you can see there. Look, it is actually filling up. Why is it stopped at 60? Get out of the way. Get. Why has it stopped at 60 liters? Wait, no, hold on a second. It didn't bloody fill. It filled with silage additive. So I'm going to have to check mineral feed. I thought mineral feed was a 1050 liters. 5 rolls. See, oh, so maybe mineral feed is solid. Maybe it's not a liquid because these are bags. I thought mineral feed was a liquid. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I could be wrong. So yeah, you can see there that it fills up with silage additive. If I get another one, and that will change it to blue there. And we'll fill with water this one. So yeah, basically anything that is a you know, a supported liquid type will fill up. So there are various water points dotted throughout the map here, as you can see. So that one is filling up with water. Okay, so that's 1500 liters. Now there are a few quirks in 25 that we have spotted that we have not been able to resolve. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys what I'm talking about. We're just going to get a tractor, anyone at all. Okay. We are going to get a water tank. I really hate this file structure that Giants have implemented. It is an absolute nightmare to find anything in this bloody game. Right, I'm going to demonstrate something for you guys, okay? Now this is in we have notes in the mod description. So people, you know and are aware of, you know, what kind of the little quirks of 25 are. So in normal circumstances, right, you would be able to pull up to this tanker here and fill, right? So no, that's no, it's no. I have to move. I'm filling from the actual trigger there, from the water trigger. Let me move this here. Look, that water trigger is not right. So watch what happens here, right? See that? See where it says unload? But if I move to this, right, you do not get any, you cannot fill from the from this side, right? Normally what you could do is you could fill from the tractor, or you could fill from the water tanker, you know, especially in 22 you could, right? So I would be able to fill the tanker from the you know, the tractor here. But that does not work in 25. So, my friends, just to be aware that if you want to fill this... oh! Bloody traffic. If you want to fill, you have to fill from the Piaggio. Okay? And now look, there's 1500 litres in there. You see that? So once again, that is that's a script limitation that we've noticed. We haven't been able to resolve it because Giants have, you know, protected encrypted files that we can't access currently. So that is just kind of one of the little quirks that people should be aware of with the mod. Obviously, once things progress, we'll be able to overcome those limitations, and we'll be updating this particular mod and, you know, all the kind of the 22 functionality fully restored as it was. But for right now, this is kind of the way it is, I'm afraid. But you know, it's a big improvement over the little lappe, this little thing. You know, this thing is what, 1,000 litres. It doesn't hold very much at all. Is it gonna fill this? Does this not have the capacity to fill? I thought you could fill this bloody thing. Look at that. I mean, this thing is pretty useless. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what are you supposed to do with this thing? You can't do anything with it. As I said, I tried to, I said, I have a video on my, excuse me, I have a video on my YouTube channel that I uploaded today whereby I attempted to put a pallet of seeds, and the mod went absolutely apeshit. No pun intended. It just went crazy. The physics just went absolutely insane. So let me fill up this thing with this and see what happens. That's a little bit weird as well. You see that? See the way the so that the handle of the bag should, you know what I mean? It should be, you know, look at the kind of the physics of that. Look, see that? So Giants need to fix that as well. That doesn't look right at all. That looks ridiculous. Now, if I can put it back down to this thing, I mean, you should surely be able to, you know, and strap it down, right? That seems logical, doesn't it? Has it only got 2 straps in this thing? It's only got 2 straps. Okay, that seems fine. So she's only 15 mph, this thing. It's really, really slow, like. But that is absolutely fine with that. Okay. It's unloaded again. Come on, Richard. Oh my god. The hell? Bloody hell. Okay, there you go. Trevor Murphy, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's try one of these. happens here with this. Okay. Happy Christmas to everybody, of course. Or happy holidays, whatever you choose to celebrate. So, what I've just kind of established is I don't think this Ape likes doesn't like these kind of pallets. That's a lot better than the other video today. I wonder why that didn't work. Oh! Okay. Now let me do this again. What I did earlier today was I actually put the pallet inside, if that makes sense. Right? So this is resting on top, as you can see. But what I did earlier today was I put it inside, you know, in the bed. So maybe that is the reason why it went crazy. So let me grab it from this side here. Right, now let's try put it in this way. And actually put it inside the bed. That's it either, I don't know. It's a bit of a dodgy angle there. Oh, that's not it. So obviously that's a little bit too far back there, as you can see. So that seems to be working with the pallet. I don't know, something weird happened today when I tried to put a pallet on the Ape here. It went absolutely apeshit. Oh, get in again. Okay. Now let's put the let's put this on the Ape, the P601, that is. Oh crap. So, you know, the MyGameSteam version of the you know, the Piaggio Ape here is much better in terms of functionality. So you have a water tanker. Well, it's not water, it's a liquids tanker. So all liquids. It's got a bale trailer configuration. All right. So as I said, you've got a bulk, so it holds everything. So 1,000 liters, 2,000 liters, 3,000 liters, right? And it's open at the top there, so you can just empty into it. Look. You have the water tanker version or the liquid tanker, and then you have the bale trailer version. So we'll put this on the Piaggio here. My driving notwithstanding, of course. Okay, so this one has 3 tension belts. Right, now you can clearly see that strapped in. Now this goes a lot faster, of course, so be careful. It gets a little bit squirrely, as you can see, look. Right, so it is quite easy to flip over. Right, that's kind of just the physics of it. So, you know, take it handy when you're You know, obviously when you're driving straight you can go full speed, but if you're taking a corner, I'll just demonstrate. So, you know, be careful. Alright. So you can put a bail on the back of this. You can put you know, whatever you want. You know, it's big enough to fit pretty much all the base games. You know, pallets and that type of thing. So again, you got 2 stages of lights. That's the lens flare there, as you can see. Look, they've got the lens flare up to maximum, I believe. That's stage 1 and stage 2. So this is a, you know, a very nice little utility trailer for people. It's going to give them a little bit more functionality. You know, in terms of, you know, what you can actually do with it compared to, we'll say, the base game. You know, Giants mod. I should have gotten the 3000 litre version actually. I wonder, will this fill with mineral feed here? Well, that confirms it then, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought mineral feed was a liquid. It's not. Alright, so there you go, look. So you can obviously fill this to 3000 litre capacity. So, you know, it's a lot more functional, as I said, than the base game. Giants mod. Now, obviously, over time, people are going to take that little Giants aim, and they're going to mod the hell out of it. You know, they're going to add, you know, bed capacities and all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? But you know, we're going to be putting this out tomorrow on mods.mygamesteam.com. The link is in the description, and you will be able to, you will be able to download this mod from MyGameSteam. You know, it's a nice little mod. You know, it's got good functionality. It looks very well. You know, it's got all the bells and whistles in terms of, you know, compliance with Farming Simulator 25. The log is clean. See here, look, the log is clean. You can see where the APA loads in here, look. The P601. So the log is clean. The test runner log is also clean for PC. So, you know, the mod itself is in good working order. And shouldn't cause, you know, any issues with that type of thing. Kind of see here at the back here, look, you can see the Piaggio logo, see that, look? Back here, see that? And the little door handles there, kind of a metallic colour, that type of thing. You've got the custom rims, custom wheel types, look, that type of thing. So this is going to be, you know, a nice little mod for people. So you can unload, obviously. They open, look. So there's sound schemes associated with everything, of course. Oh crap. There we go. Okay, just and the door handles are animated. So you've got the hydraulic sounds and that type of thing. Alright. So that's kind of it, really, you know. That gives you kind of, you know, the basic idea of the mod, and what it's like and stuff like that. So as I said, my friends, this mod will be available tomorrow from mods.mygamesteam.com. It's a PC only mod. It won't be coming to console. It won't be on the mod hub. All of MyGameSteam mods are directly from his website. And we have a lot of MyGameSteam released over 300 mods in Farming Simulator 22. And we are hopeful that once we kind of learn the modding process of 25 as we go along, we're still in the early stages of educating ourselves, that type of thing. That takes time to do it properly. That is, there's a lot of people releasing mods, converting mods, and they're doing a rather piss poor job. They're not the converting. They don't comply to Giant's 25 standards. So we are fully committed to having mods that are fully FS25 compliant and following all of the various Giant standards. So over time, you will see more mods from MyGameSteam. And we obviously will be bringing more of our 22 mods to 25. And we've got brand new stuff as well. We've got a couple of supercars, brand new models that MyGameSteam is working on. Supercars and cars and trucks have always been very popular with MyGameSteam's community. So he's working on that stuff, Stuff like this kind of appeals to me because it's more kind of functional in terms of farming simulator, where supercars, they're just kind of, they're not necessarily my thing per se, but people kind of like them, So there you go. That's the new the latest mod from MyGameSteam, the Piaggio Ape P601. It's a fully original 3D model based on a real world piece of equipment from 1978, and that will be available tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, kind of a shorter stream for me, my friends. Just kind of show off the appy here, and some of its features and functions and that type of thing. And so yeah, we've been going for 40 minutes. I think that's probably a good time to call it, really. So my friends, I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Once again, if you are interested in any of MyGameSteam's mods, go to mods.mygamesteam.com. You will also find links to his Patreon website, whereby if you want to, support his work and these kind of, original mods, you can choose maybe to throw him a few bucks a month and that type of thing to kind of, help him support that, his work. Right, so there you go. I'm going to say thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And God willing, my friends, we shall see you again in the next one. And if I don't see you, I'm going to wish you all a very merry, happy Christmas and peaceful New Year.